Master Virtue 3. Focus. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. Jesus in the Sermon on the Mount.
Let me tell you a little about the sun. It is the most prominent feature in our solar system. It contains approximately 98% of the total solar system mass. Its disk can conveniently accommodate 109 Earths. Its interior can hold over 1.3 million Earths. The sun's outer visible layer is called the photosphere and has a temperature of 6,000 degrees centigrade. This layer has a molten appearance due to the turbulent eruptions of energy at the surface. Solar energy originates from deep within the core of the sun. The temperature here is 15 million degrees centigrade and the pressure 340 billion times the Earth's air pressure at sea level. In just 1 second, the sun emits more energy than humans have used in the last 10,000 years. And guess what? It has been in this business of shining for 4.6 billion years. It is oddly funny though that with all this known about the sun, humans, infinitesimal creatures in comparison to it, enjoy bare-chested tanning under the sun's intensity daily. Now let me tell you about another source of energy, the laser, an artificial one. It is used for surgeries, joining of objects, and in some intensity can cut through steel. At best, the laser emits energy so small it will not stand anywhere close to the sun. What then makes the laser able to cut through steel while the sun is used for tanning? The answer is focus. The principle behind the laser is simple. It focuses all its rays to one spot while the sun disperses its rays to a zillion different directions. In comparison to the laser, the sun is focusless, and thank God it is. Focus is a major virtue of all high achievers. Simply put, it is the ability to stay on one thing at a time until it is completed. It is amazing that children have this virtue. A kid's mind could be described as busy. It seems always to have a task at hand, so much so that you could be tempted to think that since a child has so many things in his mind to do, the child will be distracted and unable to accomplish one thing at a time. But really, the complete opposite is often the case. I once was playing with a 3-year-old girl and our play suddenly got boring for her the moment she noticed my mobile phone. Her attention shifted from me to the phone. Everything I did to win back her attention failed. All she wanted was a phone, and she got it. I felt jealous that I could be replaced by a phone. Moments later, as you can guess, she got bored with the phone also and turned her attention to her mother's hair, much to the dismay of my phone. Now you may go, what is there to emulate in such virtue? Think again. Notice that though her attention shifted from one thing to another, she only did that after her interest changed. As long as she was interested in the toy, whether it was her mother's hair, my phone, or me, she remained focused on it. She did not try to play with all of these at the same time. It was one at a time. Her attention only shifted when she felt she had derived enough satisfaction from the toy. Grown-ups share a similarity with children. We often get interested in many different things. But the problem with us is that we want all at the same time. We want to watch soccer, read the newspaper, help our children with homework, cook dinner, and make a business call all at the same time. Anyone that does everything at the same time actually does nothing, and as such, you expect to achieve nothing. Focus takes a lot of mental energy. You can't say you are focused if your mind keeps on traveling from one realm to another. That was why it was difficult for me to distract the 3-year-old girl from what she was engrossed in. Her mind had gone into it. Learn from kids, old ones. It is one thing at a time if you want to get anything done, and done well.
Master Virtue Development Process. Number 1. Know your areas of interest.
A child will never do, of its own accord, anything he is not interested in. There are many things you could do, but I'm pretty sure there are only a few you'll be interested in at any given time. There is no way you can focus and indeed do well in anything if you're not interested in it. So find your areas of interest. Many people know their areas of interest. They know where they can do well if only they focused on it and it alone, but they simply can't get themselves to focus on it. The reasons they give for this vary. Some say money, some environment, others upbringing or parents, and many more. What is yours?
Number 2. Prioritize.
Beyond knowing the areas of your interest, it is now time to set priorities. Which of them is the most important right now? Is it watching soccer, reading the newspaper, or helping the kids with their homework? You will have to choose. There's one way I know that always works when prioritizing. Write down all you need to do on a piece of paper and tag numbers in accordance to their order of relevance.
Number 3. Don't leave anything unfinished.
When you pick one thing to do in your list, make sure you see the end of it before you move to the next thing. Never, I mean never, leave a work unfinished. Unfinished work is no better than untouched work. If a task can be finished once, make sure you don't do it twice. This way, you save valuable time that you can dedicate to other things. Get engrossed just like children would until the task has satisfied or reached your expectations.